Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say at a Savannah rapper, a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath.
DJ Academics recently broke the news that Lil Durk has been arrested by U.S. Marshals and is currently being held at Broward County Correctional Facility, awaiting extradition to California on federal charges. Reports indicate that he is facing a charge related to a murder-for-hire case involving the death of Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pab. In response to the arrest, several rappers have shared their reactions, including Brick Baby. However, his response stands out as unusual, considering that just weeks ago, he gave an interview stating that no one could claim Lil Durk never avenged King Von. Referencing Lil Pab's passing.
This is 5 Chicago gang members with ties to Lil Durk, OTF, accused of being hired to alive Quando Rondo in the LA incident where Lil Pab was unalive. Suspect faced the penalty if convicted. He said indictment alleged that flights and rental cars were paid with credit cards linked to OTF.
But was this an attempted hit?
I was thinking that. They put feud.
What? Oh yeah, because wait, no, like who died?
You can't say that.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Or who?
Nah, because Lil Pab.
So this is about the...
Oh! What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
Even one of Lil Durk's closest friends in the rap game, Lil Baby, reacted to the news, posting, "This can't be true, man. Free the boy Durk. These streets are evil. Your own brother will turn his back on you." DJ Academics, who originally broke the story by revealing Durk's mugshot from the arrest, had a raw reaction of his own.
Durk has been locked up in Broward County Jail. He's there right now. This is just... Yes, Broward. He's in Florida. I got the whole thing on... Look on my stream. I got it. Oh my God, bro. Bro, I pulled it up myself. I seen BSO. BSO is Broward Sheriff's Office. I went right to that. You know, I'm linked in with all these. He's locked up. Got the whole mug.
Even DJ Vlad weighed in on the situation, given his history of interviewing rappers. Reflecting on past interviews, he stated, "I've always said nobody would get on a plane to carry out a hit because the amount of evidence would make prison inevitable." Well, today I was proven wrong. Lil Durk was actually reckless enough to send 5 guys on a plane to target Quando Rondo, but they ended up hitting the wrong person. Now, all 6 of them are facing life in prison, or even the death penalty. Meanwhile, Charleston White, known for always sharing his unfiltered opinions, also spoke.
Nobody laughing at Durk like they were laughing at me when I went to jail. I know what happened. So ain't nobody laughing at Durk. Man, ain't funny. Now your favorite rapper go to jail and look like he got a no bond like me. That boy got a federal no bond. I bet that hold and closed up. He got a birthday pass there. I bet he going to PC. In California, they go try to extort him. One thing we know about California, some blood rules. GD, BD, on 4 them, they ain't got no say-so nowhere. But when they write a letter to somebody.
One rapper who showed his support for Lil Durk was Hypno Carlito, who took to social media, writing, "Pray for my brother. He coming home for sure. Free smirk till it's backwards." However, with Durk now facing charges for allegedly sliding for Von, the cost could be everything. This situation traces back to when DJ Academics first reported that
a group of journalists. Actually, I'll give it. Well, not really. An Atlanta-based journalist said, "Hey, Act, this is going to happen soon." And I said, "What?" And you know, I get my first when I get news told me. They said, "I've been told that the feds have been looking into me." But I remember this is before the O Block 6 thing happened. Or actually, maybe it was, I can't remember. But I remember thinking after the O Block 6 or 5 got convicted, I'm like, all right, Durk's finally in the field. That's what I thought. But the person who was telling me, they said they had good authority that was coming from investigative bodies that was involved in looking at it.
Long after the news broke, reports surfaced alleging that Chicago gang members with ties to Lil Durk's OTF were hired to target Quando Rondo in LA as retaliation for King Von, following the incident where Lil Pab was killed. According to the indictment, the suspects, who now face life in prison or even the death penalty, had their flights and rental cars paid for using credit cards linked to OTF, with individuals connected to both Lil Durk and King Von being arrested for the crime. DJ Academics later spoke with WAC 100, where they...
Well, so this is what we got, and you tell me if we're hot or cold. We believe, and I'm hoping this isn't true. This is one of the times I want to be wrong, because this is my man, okay? We believe that co-conspirator 1 seems to be aiming at somebody who's a boss within the OTF organization that could call that could put money up and also promise music opportunities. It appears that it's aiming at someone who would be Durk, or could be Durk's brother who passed. But the only person living will be Durk. It could be Durk. It's looking like it could be Durk. When I read it at first,
in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen. That's what you think.
I'm over here with my homeboys. This is...
Unfortunately, DJ Academics' prediction proved to be accurate. As official mugshots of 3 suspects in the Lil Pab case were released, fans quickly dug up an old video showing King Von, DQ, Vonnie and Booney together in a jewelry store.
Wow, you good? My boy. They got real in here, man.
The Lil Pab case had gone cold for nearly 2 years. So how did the feds finally crack down on Lil Durk and the men he allegedly hired? Reports surfaced that a snitch was operating from within OTF, feeding information to law enforcement. The informant was revealed to be OTF Jam, who had secretly worn a wire for years. After serving a 12-year sentence, Jam was released in 2022. But he quickly got caught up in more street activity. Facing the possibility of returning to prison for multiple years, he was given a choice: either serve his time or become a federal informant against Lil Durk and OTF. He chose the latter. This revelation is a major betrayal for Durk, especially considering that Jam had previously praised him in an interview. In that interview, he spoke about how Durk had looked out for him at...
You just came home not too long ago, like when you come home.
I've been home a little bit over a year.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit over a year. 12 years flat.
12 years.
12 years. Did my time. Ain't told them nobody.
Right.
On my name.
Like, how did you even get linked in with OTF period?
That's big. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, this ain't no people I met. I knew them, like you said, this was before jail.
Because he's super solid, but you know what I'm saying? He said, Jam get out the jam and get 50, he ain't got an accent for me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got an accent, but he said he gave you 50. You know what I'm saying?
The details of how the crime unfolded are deeply disturbing. It was a revenge hit, stemming from the tragic events of late 2020, when Quando Rondo and his friend Lul Tim were involved in the death of King Von. Initially, Quando Rondo wanted no further conflict, hoping they could move past the situation. However, Lil Durk wasn't willing to let it go. To apply pressure, Durk reportedly began sabotaging Quando's career by buying out his show venues, preventing him from performing and causing him to lose money. Frustrated, Quando privately pleaded with Durk to stop, but his requests were ignored. Eventually, Quando fired back publicly, releasing a track titled Soul Reaper, with lyrics that appeared to taunt the situation. Man ran up on me. Then we sprayed him. I'm talking lights out. We do the dash in that Durango. Jumped out with that pipe out. So tell him to pipe down. After Quando Rondo lost his best friend, Lil Pab, in the gas station shooting, Lil Durk seemingly took credit for the hit in a new song, rapping, "They like Durk. He a singer. He won't do something." You can believe whatever you want. I got your folks hit, realizing he had to retaliate. Quando continued to diss King Von, even taking shots at Von's sister. In one track, he rapped, "My favorite op gone. His sister talked too much. Nah, I don't like her." El Timmy rolled her brother up, got stepped on in some Nike kicks. But Durk delivered the final blow in his feature with Babyface Ray, mocking Quando's emotional reaction to losing his best friend. The lyrics hit hard. Look on the news and see your son screaming, "No, no." Shortly after, a viral clip surfaced showing Quando Rondo breaking down, screaming in grief.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
However, with Quando Rondo being a close affiliate of NBA YoungBoy, the situation took on even greater significance. The connection between Rondo and YoungBoy added a deeper layer to the rivalry, intensifying the feud between OTF and NBA. This affiliation meant that the conflict wasn't just personal between Durk and Rondo, but also tied to a broader, ongoing tension.
Young boy talking about on this song, bro.
What?
He talking crazy. Man.
Oh, yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
Nah. Cap. You got cap in your rap. YB is great. My captain is that.
V further fueled the beef by posting photos of himself hanging out with one of NBA YoungBoy's baby mamas, escalating tensions even more. In response, YoungBoy clapped back with a post saying, "I'ma have my son get with your daughter since you wish." Trolling, he didn't stop there, dropping a song featuring King Von's ex-girlfriend, Asian Doll, shortly after news of Von's passing in Atlanta. YoungBoy continued to target King Von in his track, "Bring the Hook," rapping, "That Squid Game O'Block pack get rolled up. What they told us, Atlanta boy get folded up." YoungBoy wasn't finished and went even harder in another track. No, like, I know where he rapped, "I don't care, my man, just like your friend. You'll bite the dust." Lil Durk knew he had to respond, so he dropped "Aha" with lyrics like, "They acting like they like that. Since my Brody passed, I told Van to leave. That girl alone," she posted on the gram. With the actions that led to Lil Pab's death at the gas station and the growing tension, Durk took it even further, rapping, "We've been sliding through the blocks, and they don't know we have Buddy got hit and we ain't claim it. But I can show him." However, fearing the attention it might bring from the feds, Durk quickly tried to cool things down. In a later interview with DJ